Welcome to Logan's Comics, where gods whisper, shadows speak, and legends rise from the darkness. Today, we dive into the unknown depths of Marvel's most mysterious being, the living void itself, Abyss. In a universe filled with heroes born of science, magic, and gods, few beings truly embody the word cosmic horror. Abyss is one of them, a living manifestation of nothingness, a creature forged from the infinite dark between realities. She is not a person. She is a paradox, a presence that lives where light dies. Abyss's existence has taken many forms throughout Marvel history, each one more haunting than the last. The most infamous emerged in Uncanny X-Men 401-2002, when Abyss, a mutant born in the savage wastelands of Genosha, first appeared. But this was no ordinary mutant. His body wasn't flesh and bone. It was a swirling dimensional void, an endless pit that could consume matter, light, and even souls. He wasn't evil. He wasn't even sure he was human. Abyss was more question than answer, a man terrified of his own existence, trapped in a body that was never meant to be. During the chaos of Magneto's Genoshan revolution, Abyss fought alongside mutants seeking liberation, but even his allies feared him. When he unleashed his powers, reality itself trembled. The air bent, sound warped. It was as though the universe was screaming back at him. In Uncanny X-Men 403-2002, Nightcrawler faced him in a duel unlike any other, teleportation versus Oblivion. When Abyss opened his chest, it wasn't to strike. It was to swallow. Nightcrawler described it best. It was like staring into the soul of nothing itself. But the being called Abyss wouldn't remain just one man. The name would echo across timelines, reshaping itself into something greater and darker. In Secret Wars 2015, another Abyss emerged, this time a cosmic sibling to Ex Nihilo, both created by the Builders, ancient architects of existence. This version wasn't a mutant or a man. She was an elemental force, the embodiment of entropy, balance, and rebirth. Together, she and Ex Nihilo sought to perfect worlds, destroying flawed life so that better life could take its place. To them, annihilation wasn't evil, it was evolution. Yet when the Builders waged war against Earth's mightiest heroes, Abyss began to question her purpose. Was destruction really creation? Could perfection exist without imperfection? In Avengers 7, 2013, she confronted Thor himself, a god of storms standing before a goddess of oblivion. The encounter wasn't violent. It was philosophical. Thor saw not a monster, but a reflection of the natural order, the death that gives meaning to life. As the Builders' empire fell, Abyss and Ex Nihilo turned their gaze toward Earth. They joined the Avengers not as enemies, but as guardians of a fragile universe, learning that creation without compassion is just another form of tyranny. Abyss's transformation from destroyer to protector marked one of the most poetic arcs in modern Marvel storytelling, a cosmic being choosing empathy over power. In Avengers, Time Runs Out 2015, she stood beside Earth's heroes as reality itself began to collapse. When the multiverse burned, Abyss didn't flee. She embraced the end not as defeat, but as renewal. To her, even the death of worlds was just another heartbeat in the endless rhythm of existence. But Abyss's story doesn't end in cosmic fire. Her legacy lingers in the dark spaces between universes, where silence whispers and stars are born. Whether as the mutant void or the celestial destroyer, Abyss represents something few Marvel characters dare to confront: the beauty of the end. Because Abyss isn't evil. Abyss is truth. The truth that everything ends, that every light casts a shadow, and that even gods must bow before the dark. So when you gaze into the abyss of Marvel's universe, remember this: sometimes, the void gazes back not with hatred but with understanding. This is Abyss, the dark mirror of creation, the goddess of endings, and the reminder that even in oblivion there is purpose. Subscribe to Logan's Comics, where we descend beyond heroes, beyond villains, and into the cosmic heart of Marvel's greatest mysteries.